I'm sure you've heard the saying before, to err is human and to forgive divine. Now, every single one of us at some point in our lives has had something hurtful or painful or unfair happen to us. So just for a minute, think about your own life right now. I don't mind how old or young you were. Just think about an incident that you can recall where someone did something to you which really, really hurt you or made you very, very angry or caused you a lot of pain, whatever it may be. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be someone at work, it could be an issue of betrayal or lies. It could be someone who just said something that was really, really hurtful, and you'll never forget that. You'll never forget that, the way that person made you feel when they said these things to you, and maybe they've done it repeatedly. Whatever it may be, I want you just to bring a memory or two or three, as many as you do have, just bring it to the fore right now, and just let me make you aware that I'm going to give you a couple of tips today on how to do two things: to give and to forgive. Remember, to forgive is divine, and to err is human. The truth is, we all make mistakes. Every single one of us, even though we may think that we don't, or we're not intentionally hurtful to anyone, we all make mistakes sometime in our lives. Now, what I want to talk about is, if anyone's done that to you, I want you to consider a couple of things. The first thing is, can you take the time to put yourself into that person's shoes? Maybe try to understand their past. Because the truth is, a person cannot give away what's not inside of them. So if they've inflicted hurt on you, or something nasty, or something that causes you a lot of pain, they couldn't really give that away if they never had that pain inside them. People who are full of love can only give love. People who are full of pain can give pain to others and like fling it onto other people. So try to put yourself into their shoes. The only reason I suggest this is it may just help you see the world through their eyes, which really leads to compassion. Because if you really knew what they were going through, you'd understand that they are really doing the best they can from their level of awareness. Now, this may not sound like something you want to hear, or something that you even want to believe right now, but the truth is, everybody is doing the best that they think is the best at their level of awareness. That's including people who do terribly violent things or violate the rights of others, commit terrible crimes, whatever it may be. They're doing the best from their level of awareness, and their circumstances have brought them to that level of awareness. So if you can maybe put yourself in their shoes, you might actually feel pity for them, or feel compassion for them, and maybe understand it from their point of view. The second thing is, forgiveness is really something that we do for ourselves. It's not an act of condoning a person's behavior if they've hurt you or done you wrong. Forgiveness is freeing ourselves from a past event that's holding us back and not allowing us to move freely into the future with more, I'm going to name them, success, happiness, better health, more love. Because all those things, for us to have more of that in our lives, we need to really be free of any kind of negative emotion or negative vibration that's going on. And even if someone has done something wrong to you many, many years ago, and you think it's all past and you don't think about it anymore, but you haven't really come to the point of total release, there's some residue of that negative energy that still sits inside you like a blocked circuit, like electric current, and that will stay in you, and it will cause issues in your life that you may not even be aware of. So if you want more happiness, more health, more success, more love in your life, we do need to think of anyone who's ever done us wrong and actively, deliberately, and intentionally forgive them. Now, this is a lot easier said than done, so I want to just make a few mentions here. Forgiveness is a practice. It's not something you do one day and the thing's gone and it's left you and you feel amazing. It's a practice, so you've got to potentially visit it several times with an intention to let that issue go, knowing it's in the past, which you cannot change, and knowing it's interfering with your present, and your present, whatever you're feeling, is creating your future. So when you want to create a better future for yourself, we need to remain in the present moment with as much positive momentum going on. And this is why I want to talk about giving and forgiving. So my tip for the next week or 2 weeks for you is just to think of anyone who's done you wrong or any situation that's hurt you and intentionally release that. Meditate on it. Write a letter if you need to. Burn it afterwards. Don't post it. Do anything that you want to release it. There's so much information on the internet about forgiveness. Do something. Take active steps to release that from your vibration or from your whole past that's sitting in you, because we carry our past with us wherever we go. We need to get rid of anything that's negative because it is affecting our future. And then when I say give and forgive, in the next week or two, any opportunity that you can have where you can give more and expect less, I want you to give that a shot. Any situation, make someone a cup of tea, offer kindness where people don't really deserve it, give more love when there isn't really a need to. Just try and give a little bit more and try and forgive a little bit more. So these are two, what I call divine qualities, to give and to forgive. So my friends, that's the tip. Just practice these two things with just a little bit more than you've given in the past, and see after about a week or so doing this daily with a strong intention how you feel. And I can almost guarantee that you will start feeling a whole lot more love inside your chest and a whole lot more happiness, and you will just walk around with this feeling of more appreciation for everything and everybody. And that's really the way we should live. And when we're living with that appreciation, we are attracting more of that into our lives to make us happier, healthier, more successful, and more filled with love. So that's the tip for this week or the next 2 weeks. And otherwise, my friends, have a wonderful day and God bless.